Finally tonight, the Super Bowl winner may not be determined by a last-second Hail Mary, but one lifelong San Francisco 49ers is ready just in case. That's because Father Steve Kim is not only a fan, well, he is also the team's Catholic chaplain, a priest in the Diocese of San Jose. Father Kim celebrates Mass for players and staff the night before home games. He is also available for confession and counseling. He says that he constantly reminds the players to bring Jesus to the people. And Father Steve Kim joins us now. Father Steve, great to be with you. Thanks so much for coming on. First, tell us, how did you become a 49ers fan, and why do you like them so much?
Well, first of all, thank you, Tracy. I heard that you're a Niners fan too. Is that correct? Yeah.
Well, I may be. I have a connection there, Father Steve, and I'm wearing my red.
I like the red. Like, well, both colors. But yeah, as you mentioned, I've been a lifelong fan of 49ers, and I mean, it's not like you apply for something like this. They just needed somebody to say Mass. I said, well, why not? And that was about 8 years ago. So I've been doing this about 8 years now. Yeah.
That's wonderful. So when you started doing that, I'm wondering, what went through your mind? Were you obviously really excited about it? It's pretty neat.
Yeah, very excited. And, at first, when I'm used to seeing players, in the TV, or sometimes I'd go to the game, but you see them kind of far away, you get like nosebleed seats. But when you see some of the players like right there in front of your eyes, I mean, they're like modern day gladiators, right? So you kind of get a little bit starstruck, starstruck over there. But then, it's likewise for many of the players or the coaches. They respect the chaplains. We also have a wonderful Protestant chaplain as well. And they want Jesus. They want a service. They want the Eucharist. The day before Mass. Yeah.
Yeah. It's an important, really, it's an important role that you play for them. What do they say to you? How important are you to them?
So like, not everybody goes, right? It's optional. So in the evening, they have team meetings, and afterwards they have a Protestant service and a Catholic Mass. But a lot of them, they're away from their homes, right? Whether it's a home game or away game. And a lot of players and coaches, they have their, they're creatures of habit. And just having the Mass the night before, that ritual, and just bringing it together, being grounded, I think it really kind of keeps everybody in line, and just kind of like helping us think about the bigger picture of things, right? That yes, there's games, there's a lot of things involved, but in the end, it's it's about God, right?
Absolutely. I'm curious, any kind of advice or special prayers or novenas did you say for the team before the big game?
So we had, so we had the night, the other Mass before the Detroit game, and we always pray for players to be healthy, free of injuries, but also it's also an opportunity for us to, whether you're a player, whether you're on the sideline, whether you're an assistant coach, whether you're a staff member, but as part of the 49ers organization, people look to you or look up to you, and it's a great responsibility and a great opportunity to evangelize, to glorify God's name, and especially when there's so many fans in the stadium, or there's so many people watching. They're watching every single move or soundbite. It's a great opportunity to glorify God. Yeah.
Yeah, we have maybe 30 seconds left or so, Father Steve. I do want to ask you this. I know that you have an extensive background in golf, and curious, does being an athlete yourself, and not just a fan, but also an athlete, does that help you in your ministry and to understand the players and staff more?
Yes. I was a pretty decent golfer, but that sense of competition, like everybody in the NFL, whether you're a coach or a player or a backup, there's a reason why you're there, because you are the best at what you do, right? And there's a sense of competitiveness, we have to channel that competitiveness towards the good. And try to say, let's try to, win for Jesus, right?
Absolutely. And Father Steve, we're almost out of time. Quickly. All right. Any predictions?
Niners are gonna win, guaranteed.
All right. We're betting on it, right? Thank you so much for coming on. We appreciate it. Enjoy the game. God bless.
Thank you. Take care.